Hi, and welcome to another episode of Reinventing Your Home. My name is Ross, and in this week's video I'm going to show you something that seems more complicated than it actually is, and that is how to attach these drawer fronts. So for these ones, I'm not really sure what kind of handles we'd have, so we can draw the hose here and attach it from the front. So we'd have to come back with the screws from the back, and there's a very specific procedure that we follow in order to align it properly. So stay tuned to see how we do that. We start by taking the drawer box off the cabinet, and we're putting it on the workbench, and we need to drill 4 holes from the inside with a countersink bit for our screws. Then we can take the drawer back, put it on the runners, clip them in place, and then we can put a couple of screws on the top holes, slightly coming out. As you can see here, they need to be just poking out. Then what we need to do is we need to use a 3mm spacer like so, put a couple on the frame because that's the perimeter that we have around the drawer face. Put the drawer face onto the spacers, push it in place a couple of times, and that will give us a couple of divots. Those are for our pilot hose. Then we find those divots, drill our pilot hose, then we come back to the cabinet, locate our pilot hose and use them to attach the drawer face with the screws that we put earlier. Note at this stage I'm only screwing it with the top 2 screws, the bottom 2 are left for the time being. And that is because I want to make sure that it aligns perfectly before I put them in place. Sometimes I can get my pilot hose wrong, and that gives me an option of redoing it should I need to do that. And then once I'm happy with the alignment, I can go ahead and put the bottom 2 screws. These drawers are not very wide, so I'm only using 4 screws, but on the wider drawers I would put 2 in the middle as well.